there. Well, here it is, the 31st of March. Now, time has indeed gone quickly. So much has happened since the middle of February, and yet nothing has happened. Isn't that odd how that can be? Oh, it looks like my husband's digging up my tree. Because, see, if we move, we're taking my tree with me. That was my gift, my birthday gift from my brother-in-law about 3 or so years ago. And at the time, I believe it was a $125 tree. That is my Cherokee Chief dogwood tree. It's beautiful. And it's coming with us when we leave. So obviously, my husband's being prepared. He's thinking ahead. Which is good, because I'm just sitting around waiting. Because I don't know which direction it will go. And when I find out, then I will jump into full gear and just whack it out. Like normal. Well, I tried international calling. I bought a $10 international calling card to try to get a hold of my half-sister's mother. Now, she lives in Australia, and her name is Margaret Reeves, and I'm just going to put that out there. My mom is not clear on what my half-sister's name is. She has an idea about it, but I don't know for certain what it is, so I won't say that. She is a little older than I am. I'm sure she's just as vibrant. And, you know, I could not find, there's a 1223 number, but then there's all these, beware words involved in that. And so I don't really want to use directory assistance to try to find her, because I already know that there are at least 3 Margaret Reeves on Facebook and many more throughout Australia. And I'm not quite certain where she is currently. I know where she was in 1999. I know what her phone number was in 1999. That's the number I called, but now it seems like it's a business number, so I just left a message. At any rate, I'm waiting for the call. She called about 2 weeks ago and left a message, but I was in the middle of a meeting and I didn't hear the phone ring, and so unfortunately I missed that call. And she said that she didn't want to upset anybody, and that she would understand that if she called again, and she would try another day, but if she would understand if I did not want to talk, to just not answer the call. Well, if she happens to get on this blog here, because I know somebody in Australia is reading this blog, if she happens to get on here, please let her know that, or she'll know, because she'll be on there. Anyway, if anybody knows Margaret Reeves in Australia with a daughter born in the early 60s, most likely, please have her call Lori, because I would love to talk to her and my sister. I would love to find out what's going on. And unfortunately, some families, particularly, and I don't know if this is this way all around the world or if it's just in the United States, but at least in the United States, particularly my family, we lack in the communication department. For some reason, secrets need to be kept. People don't talk to each other about certain things, and you never go deep on any subject because people will get very uncomfortable and just not want to go there. Of course, I am the black sheep because I go very deep within myself and within everything around me. I really want to know what's going on. That doesn't mean I'm mistaken a lot of the times because I do, not get everything right. There are those occasions. I don't know what it is about these little dogs, it's like they're worm hunting or something. Or maybe there's like little possum poops or something. I don't know that they're, look at that. Look at her. She's just like searching for it. And look, she's digging it. She's worm hunting or something. She'll do that. She'll go around the yard and she'll dig little holes. This yard is a mess. And she'll dig little holes like that and she'll eat whatever it is she digs up. I don't know if they're little bugs or what. She's a crazy little dog. She's funny. Must be good, whatever it is. I don't know. Of course, then there's Toby. He's always walking the line, making sure nobody's fooling around out there along the fence line, because, this is his place. But it's sunny today. It's, I think, going to be 74. I've got my new glasses on, and these are those kind that turn into sunglasses, which is wonderful. And I got the light shaded ones so that it's not too dark. They're a little expensive, so I have to be careful with them. I'm just kind of hanging out, and I told my mom about my picture and about my idea about the roots and the real World Wide Web, and of course she doesn't like to talk about that stuff. That's deep. And unfortunately, right at this moment, I don't have too much to say. I just wanted to come out here and babble. Because, my husband won't listen to me. So I come out here and do it to the camera. And then I post it on my blog. And then I put it out there for all you. And, maybe half of you or more don't listen to me either. But that's fine. Because I can pretend you do. Because that's how I roll. Actually, you know what? It looks like he mowed the lawn. Snowy, quit digging holes. What are you doing over there? Gee, many crickets. He did. He mowed the lawn. That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. That means I don't have to mow the back lawn. The back lawn is the one I don't like to mow because you have to go around. You have to pick up, the droppings first if you choose to. Or you could just run them over. Whatever. Ideally, they would have their own section of the yard. And then there would be the section for people, for barbecues and whatnot. But we don't. We're just normal folk. And this is the way it is. I think we're normal. I love adversity. I think that's a word, where people are all different and everybody has their own personalities and their own way of thinking about things. And, I just love that. Because even though we are all pretty much the same, women are women and men are men. Some women have some body types. Some men have some body types. Some women have different ideas about their body types, which makes them they either accept it or they don't, or they struggle very very hard to become something that they're not. And then there are the women who accept themselves the way they are, and they just are that way. Well, I've had it both ways. There once was a time, I think I've said this before, where I was very thin. I thought that was the way to be. Boy, was I cute. I was too. I was a cute little young thing. But I was not happy. Of course, when you're young, that's when you have the most energetic flow going through your body. And if nobody trains you on how to handle that energy flowing through your body, then it comes out in ways that is usually on the negative side, very destructive behaviors, either to self or to others, or both. It's only when you hit 50, which I'm gonna be soon. Yay! I'm so glad. So glad. When I had a psychic tell me at the age of 30 something, maybe 31. She said, when you're 37, you're going to be healthy and wealthy. Now I was looking forward to it. I thought, ooh, I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to be wealthy. Well, I'll tell you what. At 36, my life, everything about my life hit the fan. Everywhere. But I gained a relationship with the spirit realm that does indeed make me very wealthy. And even though my thyroid doesn't function, and I've gained a whole bunch of weight, there's medications to control that. And, I eat well. I don't drink. I don't abuse myself. And I like a clear mind. So, therefore, I keep it that way now. Because, anyway. So, yes, I'm healthy. And I'm very wealthy. I have a spirit family that most of you have, probably. But most of you probably aren't aware of. Many of you may be aware of it, though. That's good. Very good. That dog, I don't know, I'm not even going to stop her because we might be moving. Look at that. Can you see that? Look what she's doing. She comes in and then I got to wipe her feet because she gets this stuff all caught up in her claws. And then, of course, she wants to get on the furniture, right? Because she's spoiled. What then in the world are you hunting for? I am going to go over there and check it out. Okay. What are you looking at? What are you doing? Come here, check it out. What's that little face doing? What are you doing over there? What are you reading around? Let me see. What are you looking at? Look at her little toes. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll have to be digging that out from between her toes. Looks like Dad's working on that root bulb, trying to find out where the edges are so we do the least amount of damage to it as possible. So you can see the blossoms are starting to come up. It's going to get stunted. It probably won't bloom again for another couple of years once we move it. But that's the way that goes, right? I would really love to bring our Bluebell. She's the summer bloomer. but she's not blooming right now. She's got her little buds going. See? She blooms the prettiest little blue flowers, and that's just as huge. I mean, she can get really big. She's a she. She's a Bluebell. And then, of course, we got this tree here when we bought. We didn't actually buy this. My husband's friend, his father has a tree thing. They grow trees. And it came in to us with no dirt at all on the roots. There were just roots. That was it. And we put it in the ground, and it grew. Amazing. One nice thing about moving around, or if we do move out of this house, one nice thing about it is, see these bushes right here? They're fantastic. I really love them. I love those bushes. But they grow so much, and they're so tall that in the wintertime, if it gets rainy and then it freezes or snows or whatever, then the branches, they all bend, they bend down, and then they break. See, my husband, since he's been home, has turned into the regular little gardener. Now, I knew he would be. Let's see. He used to work on a farm. And I told him, I said, maybe you could be the master grower, right? I mean, you never know. Now is the time for you to decide what it is you want to do. I mean, because he doesn't have to go push no paper or print no paper, or line no four color process, whatever. You know, he doesn't have to do that. In fact, smelling all those chemicals and, you know, being exposed to all of that all those years probably had something to do with his nerve problem right now. But anyway, check it out. He's got these little, I don't even know what those are. They might be little peppers or something. He's working on it. He's amazing. He bought this seed packet because I was telling him that if chaos hits the city, we are out of here, right? That's the Lori plan. We are out of here. I'm dead serious. So he shows me, he gets a package in the mail the other day, and it's this little package of seeds and all kinds of fruit, vegetables, all kinds, and then extra stuff. So, and it's got a 20-year shelf life. And so I'm thinking, wow, he's on board. So I'm thinking, I'm excited, because that means everything's cool. We're good. Well, this is a really long video, and I'm not really saying anything. And this is what my husband calls babbling. This is why he spends so much time in the man cave, which is where he's at right now, because he doesn't like to hear me babble. So if you have sat through this entire thing and watched me be real, thank you. I hope you have a spectacular day. It's a little gray. I mean, it's not gray, but there's little white, little fluffy clouds over the sun over there. But isn't that pretty? That's just beautiful. Look. Geese. They're on the way over to the park. They're gonna go take a swim. I just hope it's not goose hunting season. It makes me mad when they do that, Poor little geese are just out there swimming around, minding their own business. It's not a sport. It's not a sport to go out and kill stuff, okay? Just so you know, that's my opinion. It's not a dang sport. If you need to eat, maybe go shoot a goose, okay? But if you just want to kill a whole bunch of gooses so that you can see them lined up in a row and then take pictures and show them off to your buddies, you know, that does not make you a manly. Okay, it just doesn't. Yeah. I have a, well, my dad, oh, check it out. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I love them. Except for they poop a lot. They're so beautiful, though. Anyway, I'll get off my rant. This is probably long enough. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.